Um, I don't know what the future is. Yeah, yeah. Well, you've got ChatGPT if you want. You can feed the take-home. You can feed the. Oh, Leo, you're so OCD. There's no chance that you'll use any AI to write any exam. Your OCD would never allow you to do that. So keep kidding yourself. Yeah, oh gosh, you'll have sleepless nights. You'll doubt everything. Yeah. Guys, blockchain, yeah, it's obviously the stuff that gave us cryptocurrency. I am not the best person to ask about this. This is where my son should be, but he'll tell me to get lost. NFTs, who knows what an NFT is? Non-fungible, what is the T? Quickly, someone search. Token, thanks so much. Gareth, tell us what an NFT is. Quickly, you don't have to type, talk into the mic. Well, it's a digital image that you own in cyberspace. Is that about it? Oh, lots of money in NFTs, but it's a digital image that you own. Is that correct, Gareth? Yeah, it's way too complicated. Yeah, that's it. Wonderful. And then, guys, the idea of 5G networks. I believe we have 5G in this country, do we? It says 5G on my phone, but who knows? Quantum computing still around. I think we've got one quantum computer in South Africa. I don't know if we have more than one. It's in Wits. Does anyone know whether we've got more than one quantum computer? I haven't checked recently. I know that WITS has a quantum computer. The idea is that our current configuration in terms of our processors has reached its theoretical minimum, and we'll talk about that again, and that you have to find different ways because our software is so resource intensive of finding processing or greater processing capability, and that's where quantum computing comes in. I know that it has multiple processing elements at the same time. I'm the wrong person to ask about this. Edge computing, I'm not sure. Augmented reality. Anyone, yeah, have augmented reality, have any element of augmented reality, um, have head devices that they use for augmented reality, virtual reality, extended reality, the Internet of Things, where computers interact with computers, not us interacting with the internet. Cloud computing, cybersecurity, facial recognition is old hat now. Voice recognition is old hat. Fingerprint robotics, yeah, been around forever. Space tourism, I know that um, Richard Branson's company, Virgin Galactic, has gone into space. The guy bought the ticket in 2005. He is now 80 years old, and he's finally able to use his ticket and went into space for, I think, 25 minutes or something ridiculous. He paid for the ticket in 2005. He paid $250,000, and now that he's 80, he's finally gone in. Metaverse, which is a virtual world. I believe that Mike Zuckerberg is saying that it'll never become reality. The owner of Facebook and others and WhatsApp, that it won't become a reality. Mark Zuckerberg. Guys, you can have a glance at that. Yeah, you can read this. I'll share this. I'm not the biggest tech. I know something, but not. Quantum computing is massively exciting. Massively, massively exciting. It gives us really, really no theoretical limits in computing power. Not that anything doesn't have a theoretical limit, but it doesn't at this stage give us a theoretical limit, which is a very, very smart idea. Guys, what are some of the innovations that have excited you in the past 5 years, past 10 years? What are some of the apps that you cannot live without? What are some of the innovations that you cannot live without? You got a 3D printer. Very cool, Gareth. What have you printed so far? Oh yeah, no, it does. Amazing. What do you do as a job, Gareth?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, boy.
I work in the marine and industrial sector, so I deal with
Ah,
a lot of your environmental pollutants. So
oh, very
yeah,
cool. Okay. Have you got another base qualification, or is this your first qualification?
this will actually be my first qualification.
Oh, very cool, man. Very cool. It's a hell of an exciting field. Very,
It
very exciting field.
keeps me busy,
You
but
really have to,
it's awesome.
yeah. Very cool, boy. Very cool.
Mm.
Any other innovations that, yeah, you guys have been impressed by in the last 5 or so years? Any apps? Very, 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 very neat. Yeah. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice, Leah. Any other apps, guys, that have impressed you that essentially became a need that you didn't have before until you found this app? My students told me of an app today that if you hear something on TikTok, a song or something that you like and you don't know the name of the song, and I wish I had listened better. ChatGPT, Gareth. Oh, yeah, if you know how to use it well, but it's not perfect yet. Shazam, that's it. Yeah, they told me about Shazam today. I'm so far behind. I'm still excited about Spotify. So it shows you how old and how far behind the curve I am. Has anyone else heard of Shazam? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. I am such a dinosaur. Shazam. I need to download Shazam. Oh my word. Oh my gosh, guys, you need a younger lecturer. Yeah, at least somebody who knows what the bloody hell Shazam is. No, ChatGPT will improve. The AI is getting stronger. Leah, I've been around so long, I didn't know Shazam existed. Yeah, no, you're right, Tyra Lee. Google does. Yeah, one of the students said it has this Shazam function. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm still excited about Google Lens. Anyone else have an app that they were really excited about that created a need that they didn't know they had until they saw this app? What's 22.7, Werner? The Apple headset. Okay, very, very nice. Okay. It tracks all your bank accounts. Netflix. Yeah, no, I must admit, I have had Netflix for ages. MS Project, very cool. Netflix. Yeah, I've had Netflix for ages, and then yeah, a while ago I enrolled. I enrolled for. I also decided bugger this. There's bugger all on DSTV with all the I don't know whatever the full package is. So I've also now have Amazon, and Amazon is brilliant because you've got a grand tour and you also have got Jack Ryan on there. Amazon is brilliant as well. Um, oh, very cool. Yeah, Google Lens is really really good. Yeah, translation with German documents. That is actually brilliant. But it just shows us what is out there. Netflix. Yeah, no, Pam, I agree. The porn on there, I mean, it's not good at all. What excites you, Pam? I'm getting fired off tonight. What excites you? Guys, I'm fired. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've been drinking since 1 o'clock. That's my excuse. I better move on before I really get fired. I'm going to have to edit this. I don't know if I need to even, I'm going to stop recording and then delete the, no, I don't know. What are they going to say? Actually, what are they going to say? I coughed. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, gosh. Okay, guys, this is what we're going to look at. Let's start and then we'll go through it. What do these terms mean to you? Value innovation. What does the term value innovation suggest? I'm in so much trouble. I love it. Yeah, exactly, boy. That PhD, and I've had it for a long time, not like these Johnny-come-latelys who have these 80-page PhDs. I have a proper PhD. And my student ratings are fantastic. Guys, what does the term value innovation mean? It's new technologies. It is creating value that is new. Yeah, it's making fundamental differences in people's lives. It is offering customers things that essentially change the rules of the game. It changes customers' perception completely of what is possible. One of my favorite things about value innovation is the idea of creating a blue ocean market. And we'll talk about blue ocean markets again. It's about being the Google of an industry. Imagine in 1996 when Google was launched. It created a brand new industry, an industry for search engines. So Google was the first in an industry that they had created. And if you think how incredibly difficult it is, because there are no best practices, there are no rule books. So everything Google did, they were the pathfinders. They were making things up as they were going along. And the one thing that Larry Page and Sergey Brin had said is they are going to build a company that they would love to work for. So a blue ocean market is when you are there. You are there first and you create the rules. And what is fantastic about Google is that Google appears in the dictionary. So even if you have Bing, when you, oh gosh, what have I done? I hope I didn't switch you guys off. Oh, I haven't, thank goodness. Even when you Bing, so when you're in Bing, you Google. It's just what we do. Give me other examples of companies where the actual brand is a verb for doing something, or a term that we use that essentially covers all other products, irrespective of the brand name. And there are a couple: Sunlight, WhatsApp, yeah. Guys, and this is a yeah, YouTube. This is one that it's slightly older, but and Coca-Cola, yeah, Twitter. Guys, think of and these are, yeah, they there. Think of businesses whose names will appear and we would use that. Who still talks about when they are busy vacuuming that they're busy hoovering? Does anyone use the term hoovering? Do you use a Hoover or do you use another? Bam, do you say Hoover? Oh. Oh no, Lane, I don't say Hoover either. Cabello. I love it. I love it. I didn't think this example was going to work. Um, do you use a Hoover when you Hoover, or do you use another brand, Pan or Richard? It is. It is. But do you use a Hoover? What is the vacuum cleaner that you use? Because that is what a blue ocean first arriver does. Because you set the standard, and Hoover appears in the dictionary. Now, that is a hell of an old example. But I have a lot of people that I don't say Hoover, I vacuum. Yeah. So you have a genius, but you Hoover with your genius. You don't genius with your genius. You Hoover with your genius. And you have no clue, but you Hoover, because you Hoover is a brand. I mean, another one, guys. I don't know what. Well, I know what pool cleaner I have. It's a Barracuda. I cannot not say creepy. Whenever I refer to, okay, yeah. I honestly, whenever I go and put and do something to the pool cleaner, I say my creepy. I automatically default to creepy crawly. It's a South African invention. It's the first ever pool cleaner, and I say creepy. Although I know for a fact that I have a bloody Barracuda. Who else does it? That their pool cleaner is the creepy. And that's what happens when you're the blue ocean guy. It's the creepy. I know I have a Barracuda. I know that I have a Barracuda. And I say the creepy because they were there first. Guys, when you use post-it notes, oh, very cool. Very, very cool. That is cool, Werner. That is cool. That is cool. That is seriously cool. Post-it notes, guys. Do you use post-it notes, the brand post-it notes, or do you just use things that are reattachable? I can bet none of you use post-it notes. You all say they post-it notes, but none of you use the 3M version that is actually post-it notes or sticky notes. But what do you call it, guys? Who calls them sticky notes? Who calls them post-it notes? Tupperware. Any plastic is Tupperware. Sticky notes. Okay, I call it post-it notes. Sticky notes, okay. So it's a generational thing. Sticky note, okay. Tupperware, yeah. Oh gosh, in my house, Tupperware. I'm not allowed to use Tupperware because, oh my gosh, my wife will kill me. Disruptive innovation, guys, and I know we've gone slightly over. Disruptive innovation is where we create something that rattles a market. And I also want to use, let me not use Google. Yes, it does 100%. Leah, I was going to say that. But think of the stuff that Google destroyed. Let's just stay with Google because Google was both a value innovation, but it also was a big disruptor. Let's not use Google. Let's use your cell phone and what your cell phone can do. Which industries did your smartphone kill? Which industries did your smartphone kill? Telephones gone. I don't think anyone has copper wired phones anymore. If you have the 1980s as phone and they want their phone back. Payphones too. Yeah, those payphones are gone. What else? Libraries. Wow, libraries gone. Post office is gone. Who still has an alarm? A separate alarm. No, one of those rings, alarm clock, yeah, clock. Who still wears a watch? Yeah, your scanner is. Yeah, I still wear a watch. I can't. I'd rather leave the house without my phone. I can't leave the house without my watch. That's just CDs, music players, fax machines. What else? Your GPS. Who still has a separate GPS from their phone? Cameras, yeah. Who still has a separate GPS? Old, what are they called? Garments. Garments on our phone, and well, watches now anyway. TomToms, that's the one. TomTom, yeah. Photo albums. I mean, the cell phone is or the smartphone was a major disruptor. And it's an entertainment thing. My student, Uber, oh my gosh, Uber is a massive disruptor. Where it's such a good example, Camilla. It is a huge disruptor. Yeah, the taxi is good one. It is really a good one. Uber is such an. I mean, so was obviously Airbnb, massive disruptor. Massive disruptor. So was Microsoft. So were computers. It killed off the typewriter industry. I mean, disruptors kill off industries. Netflix, my goodness me, was a huge disruptor. It's killed off movie houses. It's killed off Mr. Video and Blockbuster and all of that rubbish. Yellow Pages. Gosh, I had Yellow Pages delivered at my house the other day. It's this little thing. It's not that fat book anymore. It got delivered straight into my dustbin. Yeah, Blockbuster videos. And yeah, I had Yellow Pages delivered straight into my dustbin. They aimed so well. So the reality is disruptive innovation is something that destroys industries. Guys, and then bottom of the pyramid is about innovations that serves the poorest of the poor. It's those people that live on about 23 Rand 50 a day. And light bulbs, oh yeah, killed candles. Capella. Oh, dearie me. Oh, yeah, we are being recorded. Oh, geez, today. Yeah, so true, boy. So true. Guys, and the bottom of the pyramid is about doing business with the poorest of the poor. But and we'll talk about this. It is Nokia. They do. Yeah, and we'll talk about doing business with that particular group of people. Guys, I have to go. I still have to go home, and I still want to spend at least an hour in the gym. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending. It doesn't get any better than this or any more professional than this, but I'm glad everyone arrived. I'll put the recordings up. I am supposed to send messages or notices twice a week. I don't know. I'll do something on Saturday morning. Okay, guys, it's an absolute pleasure. Please look after yourselves. I mean, you guys are a brilliant class. Cheers, all. This was brilliant. Cheers. Hey. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, man.